Eyes open, Blazkowicz. You keep a lookout. I need to go for a piss. Ah, shite!
Ooh, unlucky. No toilet time for you now, Sonny Jim. You're just gonna have to hold it in like a big boy.
Up to the turret, Blazkowicz. Go, go! Plain kills. Mind that friendly.
Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to Eurogamer. I'm Ian Higton, and this is Wolfenstein: The New Order.
Our tactics are failing. Outclassed and outgunned. No one knows why. People are getting desperate. Not me. I'm here to see an old friend and settle a score. Turn this thing around.
It's never a great idea to make comparisons between the world of movies and the world of games, but sometimes it's hard not to draw parallels. Take the wild childs of 90s gaming, id Software, and the wild child of 90s cinema, Quentin Tarantino. Both made their mark with schlocky lo-fi offerings, Reservoir Dogs and Wolfenstein, and both helped redefine their art with follow-ups Pulp Fiction and Doom. Machine Games and Bethesda are more than happy to invite comparisons for the latest spin on Wolfenstein, this year's The New Order. This is a game that openly strives for the mix of high melodrama and high camp that Tarantino went for with 2009's Inglourious Basterds. Playing through the opening hour of the single-player-only game, it seems that to a certain degree it works. There's a knowing, self-referential air breezing through the preposterous story's setup, your infamous protagonist William B.J Blazkowicz once again fighting against impossible odds and impossibly designed Nazi hordes. It kicks off with a tub-thumping intro set amidst a hyper-cartoon vision of World War II, where mechanical dogs patrol the messy shores of a mysterious castle before going on to riff brilliantly off the original games. Every corner of the castle you find yourself in comes complete with a reference that will make anyone old enough to have been playing PC games in the 90s crack a smile. There are gold trinkets to collect, paintings that can be pushed back to reveal hidden side rooms, and of course a whole world of Nazis to see off. When it's being a video game, the new Wolfenstein is a thing of twisted beauty. No time's wasted in getting a rip-roaring machine gun in your hands, and as you'd expect from some of the same developers that made the Chronicles of Riddick games, the weaponry feels great. There's a weight to them and a nice feeling of consequence when they tear through enemy soldiers. Wolfenstein: The New Order doesn't waste any time getting two guns in your hands either, and it's not fussy about what you dual wield, be that a pair of shotguns or, later on in the game, a pair of sniper rifles. Machine Games is making big leaps away from the corridor environments of old too, and while they still play a part, the game steps into big arenas later on where you're able to choose your own path and your own method of attack. As a video game and as a raucous first-person shooter complete with schlocky thrills, Wolfenstein: The New Order certainly works then. The only real question mark hanging over it are the moments when it's not a game, and where it tries to match the anarchic tone of Tarantino. The balance, in the opening at least, is sometimes off, with sudden lunges towards emotional pathos when just seconds before you were tearing into hellhounds and augmented Nazi troopers. It's not helped by the fact that every character in Wolfenstein: The New Order sports big watery eyes that make them all look like they're on the verge of tears.
I've seen you before. Oh, I like you. such a resilient specimen. With you, I could do great things.
It's a mismatch that's slowly resolved as the game's story settles into its transition from the Second World War to the 60s, and where its alternate history, which plays out like a trigger-happy take on PK Dick's Man in the High Castle, finds its feet. There's not long to find out how it all comes together though, because Wolfenstein: The New Order is locked in for release this May. Thanks for watching, and as ever, if you liked what you've seen and you haven't done already, please poke the subscribe button with the sharp end of your mouse pointer. We've got plenty more gameplay previews on the way, plus exclusive interviews, interactive live streams, retro features and loads more right here on Eurogamer's YouTube channel.
Do you know how much misfortune you are in if you do not release me? There is no point in keeping me here.
Let me tell you how this is gonna work. I'm gonna ask you one question. You are gonna answer that question in a way I find satisfactory, and if you do not, I will saw your head off with this here appliance, you hear me? So here it comes. Where are your people keeping the captured resistance fighters? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.